My dear children, I see you. I see the questions you carry deep in your heart, questions that haunt you during sleepless nights, the cries that echo in your soul when everything seems to be falling apart. Whether it's the pain of a broken relationship, financial setbacks, or feeling like nothing you do is ever enough, I see it all. You ask, why does it feel like life is always against me? Why do I face one setback after another, no matter how hard I try? I know these questions can be exhausting, disheartening, and at times, they make you feel like giving up. But today, I am here to share with you the truth, a truth that can change the course of your life if you are willing to listen and embrace it. Stay with me until the very end, for if you skip even a moment, you may miss the answer you have been searching for all along. Imagine being caught in a storm on a small boat. The waves are crashing against you. The cold rain stings your face, the sky is dark, and the wind howls like a deafening roar. You feel the boat sway violently beneath you, and the fear of capsizing grips your heart. You feel overwhelmed, unsure of how to make it through, terrified that your boat will capsize. You look around, but all you see are waves, endless waves threatening to drown you. This is what life feels like sometimes, as if you are caught in a storm with no way out. But I want you to know that there is hope. There is a way out of the storm. There are reasons why the storm keeps raging, and there are answers you have been missing, answers that I want to reveal to you today. The first reason why everything seems to keep going wrong is unforgiveness. Many of you are carrying the weight of past hurts, refusing to let them go. Ephesians 4:31-32 says, "Get rid of all bitterness, rage and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you." My beloved, unforgiveness is like a heavy anchor tied around your heart, holding you back from moving forward, making every day feel like an uphill climb where progress is impossible. You try to move forward, but you are being held back by the weight of your pain, your resentment. Each step feels harder, and you wonder why you can't make progress. It's because you are carrying something that I never meant for you to carry. Think of it like this. Imagine trying to run a race while holding onto a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Each step is agonizing, frustration grows with every attempt, and exhaustion sets in. You see others running freely, while every step you take feels like an impossible struggle. Each rock represents a hurt, a betrayal, a harsh word, a wound that you haven't let go of. You see others running freely, effortlessly, while you struggle to move even a few steps. That weight is unforgiveness. It drains you. It keeps you from experiencing the fullness of my joy, and it stops you from moving forward. I am asking you today to let go of the backpack. Give it to me. I will carry it for you, and I will give you rest. Imagine how much lighter and freer you would feel letting go of the burden that has weighed you down for so long. When you forgive, you are not saying that what happened to you was okay. You are saying that you trust me to heal your heart, to take care of what was broken. Another reason why everything seems to keep going wrong is disobedience. Perhaps you feel prompted to forgive someone, to end a toxic relationship, or to step into a new opportunity. But the fear of the unknown keeps you from acting. In the book of Jonah, I called Jonah to go to Nineveh, but he ran in the opposite direction. He boarded a ship to flee from my presence. And what happened? A great storm arose, threatening to destroy the ship. The sailors were terrified, and Jonah knew that the storm was because of his disobedience. My children, when you refuse to follow my guidance, when you turn away from what I have asked you to do, it can lead to storms in your life. Storms like constant anxiety, repeated failures, or a deep sense of dissatisfaction. You may not be boarding a literal ship, but you may be fleeing from a difficult decision, a calling that seems too big, or a truth you are not ready to face. The storm you're experiencing might be because you are running from what I have called you to do. Obedience is not always easy. It can be frightening to step into the unknown, to do something that feels uncomfortable or risky. Have you ever felt the fear of stepping into a new job or ending a toxic relationship? That fear is real, but I am here to guide you through it. But I promise you, my way is always the best way. In Proverbs 3:5-6, I said, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your paths straight." When you choose to trust me, even when it doesn't make sense, even when it feels hard, I will lead you through the storm. I will make your path straight. Think of Peter, stepping out of the boat to walk on water. Imagine his heart pounding, the exhilaration of taking his first steps, and then the sudden fear as he looked at the crashing waves around him. It took courage, it took trust, but when fear crept in, he began to sink. And as long as his eyes were on me, he walked on water. But when he looked at the wind and the waves, he began to sink. Beloved, keep your eyes on me. Trust me and I will bring you through. The third reason why everything seems to keep going wrong is because you are seeking fulfillment in the wrong places. You may be chasing after money, achievements, toxic relationships, or spending countless hours on social media, hoping that these things will fill the emptiness inside you. So many of you are looking for happiness, for purpose, for love in things that cannot satisfy. You chase after success, thinking that if you just achieve more, you will finally feel worthy. You seek validation through social media, hoping that likes and comments will make you feel valued. You enter relationships hoping that another person will fill the emptiness inside of you. But these things cannot give you what your heart truly longs for. In Jeremiah 2:13, I said, "My people have committed two sins. They have forsaken me, the spring of living water, and have dug their own cisterns, broken cisterns that cannot hold water." Imagine being in a scorching desert, the sun beating down on you, your mouth dry, your body weak. In front of you is a fountain of fresh, living water, crystal clear, cool, and life-giving. It will satisfy your thirst, it will revive you. But instead of drinking from the fountain, you turn away, digging into the hot, dry sand, hoping to find water there. But instead of drinking from the fountain, you turn and try to dig your own well in the dry sand. You dig and dig, but the sand keeps falling in, and there is no water to be found. This is what happens when you seek fulfillment in the wrong places. You are digging in the sand, hoping to find what only I can provide. I am the spring of living water. I am the only one who can truly satisfy your heart, who can give you the peace, the love, the purpose you are searching for. Beloved, if you feel that this message is speaking to your heart, if you recognize that unforgiveness, disobedience, or misplaced fulfillment are causing the storms in your life, I invite you to take action now. Subscribe so that you can stay close to my words. Let me guide you. Let me speak to your heart each day, reminding you of my love, of my purpose for you, of the way forward even when life feels overwhelming. Together we can walk this journey, and I will lead you into a place of peace, of joy, of freedom. Think of the Israelites wandering in the wilderness for 40 long years. Imagine their hope beginning to fade, their frustrations growing with each passing day, their deep longing for the promised land that seemed forever out of reach. They were free from Egypt, but their hearts were still enslaved to fear and doubt. They had been set free from Egypt, but they could not enter the promised land because they kept turning away from me, because they kept seeking their own way instead of trusting mine. They experienced hardship after hardship, setback after setback, not because I did not love them, but because they refused to trust me. My heart for you is not to see you wander. My heart for you is to lead you into the promised land, into a life that is abundant, a life that is filled with my blessings. But you must trust me. You must let go of the things that are holding you back and allow me to guide you. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, the waves stretching out endlessly before you. The cool ocean breeze brushes your face, and the salty smell of the sea fills the air. Your feet are sore, your heart weary from carrying such a heavy burden for so long. You are carrying a heavy burden, and you have been walking for so long that your feet are sore. Your heart is weary. But I am there, standing beside you, asking you to let me carry your burden, asking you to trust me to lead you across the water. In Isaiah 43:2, I said, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you." I am with you in every storm, in every struggle. You are not alone. You do not have to face these hardships by yourself. Let me be your strength. Let me be your guide. If this message is resonating with you, if you feel that you are ready to let go of the things that have been causing the storms in your life, I invite you to like this message. By liking it, you are making a declaration that you are ready to let go of unforgiveness, to step into obedience, to seek fulfillment in me rather than in the things of this world. Your like also serves as a beacon to others, showing them that they are not alone in their struggles. Let this be your first step toward freedom, toward peace, toward the life that I have prepared for you. And now, I ask you to take another step. Leave a comment below and write, "I will trust God through the storm," as a declaration of your commitment to trust me, to follow me, to let go of the things that are holding you back. If you feel comfortable, share a specific storm you are facing today, whether it's a broken relationship, financial hardship, or a deep sense of loneliness. By sharing, you are reminding others that they are not alone in their journey. By sharing these words, you are not only making a commitment to yourself, but also encouraging others who are walking through similar storms. You are reminding them that they are not alone, that together you are striving to live a life anchored in my love, a life that rises above the waves. Beloved, do not ignore the reasons behind the struggles you are facing. Do not let unforgiveness, disobedience, or misplaced fulfillment keep you from the life I have for you. Be willing to let go, to trust, to turn your heart toward me. I promise you that if you do, you will see the storms begin to calm, you will feel the weight begin to lift, and you will experience a peace that surpasses all understanding. You are my child, and my love for you is endless. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. Trust in me, lean on me, and know that I am working all things together for your good. Let us walk this path together. Let me lead you away from the storms, away from the chaos, and into the fullness of life that I have promised you. I am here, and I will never leave you. Trust me, for I am the answer you have been searching for all along.